Yeah, today's lecture is early history of radio in India. Uh, these are some of the details I would like to share with you. First of all, like how the All India Radio it came into existence in India. They are saying India's radio broadcast history goes back to the early 1920s during British rule. So you know that when you got independence in 1947. So before that rule, we call it as the rule of Britishers. So during that rule, the first radio program was broadcasted in July 1923 by the Radio Club of Mumbai. 4 months later, Calcutta Radio Club also went on air. So this is the history they are trying to share with you. During the British rule, actually the activities of radio it has started. The private Indian Broadcasting Company Limited (IBC) came into existence in July 1927 when it started functioning with the two radio stations in Mumbai and Calcutta. You know that Mumbai and Calcutta these are two main and the big cities of India. So that is how it has been mentioned that the earlier broadcasting was started with these two cities in 1927 with the company name IBC Indian Broadcasting Company. But just 3 years after its inauguration, IBC went into liquidation and the government took over its operations. So, due to the problem of finances, they are saying after 3 years of IBC's operation, government has taken over its operations because of the finance problem. This laid the foundation for the Indian State Broadcasting Service, which took birth in April 1930. So, because of this incident, Indian government has started thinking, taking over or starting the government-owned, I can say, the radio stations. So this is how it has laid down the foundation for the Indian State Broadcasting Service in 1930. But it is June 8, 1936, that is an important day in the history of radio broadcasting in India. On this day, Indian State Broadcasting Services was renamed All India Radio. So this is how the birth of All India Radio it has came into the region. You can say that in 1936 it was a very important day when it has the region of All India Radio it has come. All India Radio, we all know the thing that it functions in the entire India, but the history we are just going to discuss today, started with the NBC and came into the All India Radio. So this is how all the sequences or the events it has happened. Let me uh, show you more of the notes for it, which I have shared with you. It's called AIR program. So this is something we have already discussed, but still I want to go through with it. Evolution of radio. They are saying Thomas Edison recorded Mary had a little lamp using a hand-cracked device with a cylinder wrapped in a tin foil that preserved sound. I told you how the phonograph and a gramophone it has come into existence. So this is similarly they are trying to tell you they have taken you to that era when the radio was not actually started, but they are trying to tell you that the work of recorded sound systems it was started. So similarly, the same slides we already have discussed few days back about the Scottish physicist James Clerk Maxwell, who actually provided the theoretical basis for the development of wireless transmission. So this has already been discussed, but we are just trying to go through. We're just trying to connect it with the this chapter. Maxwell argued that electromagnetic waves existed and that they traveled at the speed of light. In 1887, 15 years later, German scientist Heinrich Hertz verified the correctness of Maxwell's theories in a series of experiments in which Hertz actually sent and detected radio waves. So they are giving the names of the scientists, physics scientists, German scientists, and Italian scientist Guglielmo Marconi. So they were working on electromagnetic waves. So they were working on how we can send the message from one place to other place with the help of the wireless signals. We discussed when first it was sent from the England to Canada, Labrador. It took almost 2 years to just send out the letter S over there. So these were the you can say that the hard work of these people who were working on it. In 1996, two American, Reginald President and D.D. Forrest, carried out the world's first radio broadcast. Christmas Eve, Lee Forrest invented the vacuum tube, which made it much easier to receive voice and music transmission. So that was the invention of vacuum tubes. And with the World War first setting in, there was Srinivaram radio was observed. Because why? The US Navy realized the immense power of radio communication and later moved on it. I told you we have discussed these things earlier as well as that actually the wireless transmission signals it has started first by the people those who are working in the naval area, because when the ship it goes into the ocean, it was very hard to make the connection with them. So it was only radio telecommunication at the time. Now we have a phones. I can say this thing. Even a phone sometimes does not work over there because phones it requires towers over there which will have the some frequency. So what it is all are the real examples of the wireless connectivity. So at the time, how they were making the connection, they were using these methods. Even more, these were called as a Morse code. Even into the submarines, ships, they were using these things. Wireless. 1957, Russian launched the four satellites Sputnik in the fellow traveler. Its radio signals beeped down to the whole Earth. Telegraphy system was improving throughout the 20th century. This extensive development was due to business and government demand. Machines that were easy to use. So you can see very clearly over there. Now the what do you call the time of technology it has come. The Russians they have launched their satellite. So that was the first thing which then brought the development and I can say the revolution into this area. And this was also helping into the field of telegraphy. So later we noticed that States and European countries they have also worked on this area, and they also sent a lot of or they have launched a lot of satellites into the space to increase uh, let's say that the work of telecommunication of the electromagnetic. So they're saying in 1927 a radioactive was actually made by the US European Radio Communication. That was the what do you call that? There was an organization actually who was working on to start the or improve the system of radio services. हेलो। बेटा एक्चुअली लाइट चली जाती है ना, तो उसके कारण नहीं चली। Broadcasting was introduced in India by amateur radio clubs in Bombay, Calcutta, Madras, and Lahore. Though even before the clubs launched, several experimental broadcasts were conducted in Bombay and other cities. So this is how the history of radio in India. Times of India records that a broadcast was transmitted from the roof of the building on August 20, 1921. Radio Club Calcutta was perhaps the first club to start functioning in 1923, followed by the Madras Presidency Radio Club, which was formed in May 1624, 1924, and started broadcasting on July 31st. So this is the history how the broadcasting of radio it has started in India. So Calcutta, then Madras, they're saying financial difficulties forced the clubs to come together in 1927 to form the Indian Broadcasting Company. We have just discussed IBC Indian Broadcasting Company, the first organized broadcasting network in India. The government of India thought broadcasting as a product. So programming accordingly deteriorated even from their former low standard, and Indian broadcasting would have come to an end had not BBC at the critical moment started an empire. So this is the same thing, they're just trying to tell that due to financial issues, IBC was not able to run for a longer period of time. It just goes for 3 years. So after 3 years, in actually Indian government, they have become. In 1935, Laudenfeld and succeeded the Indian Broadcasting Service as new controller. September 1935, broadcasting began in the princely state of Mysore with the name Akashman, which is still going on. With June 8, 1936, in 1936, All India Radio was adopted after the efforts of Lord Linlithgow in 1940. Fielding was succeeded by Ahmad Shah Bukhari in 1941. AIR All India Radio became a part of the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. In 1947, AIR played an important role during the partition of India. Important speech of Lord Mountbatten Muhammad Ali Jinnah Jawaharlal Nehru at the time of independence. AIR network had 9 stations, of which 6 were only in Delhi, Calcutta, Bombay, Madras, and Lucknow. Kochi remained with India. Lahore, Peshawar, Decca have gone to Pakistan. Decca, I think it is from Bangladesh, we know this name. Initially, Bangladesh was also part of Pakistan. So that is how they have to do that. The 9 stations and 6 went to Indian part, and third it had gone to Pakistan. During the first 5 years, 6 new radio stations were set up at Pune, Rajkot, Jaipur, Indore, Shimla. Bangladesh was also replaced by Mysore, September 15, 1940. The external services were separated like 27 languages, 17 foreign languages, and 10 Indian languages. 1955, the first Radio Sangeet Sammelan was broadcasted in 1955. तो ये आपको बताने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि किस तरीके से जो हिस्ट्री ऑफ रेडियो है वो स्टार्ट हुई। हमने इसका एवोल्यूशन भी पढ़ा, हमने इसके टेक्निकल बातें भी पढ़ी कि किस तरह से इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिक वेव्स के ऊपर बात हुई है, फिजिक्स साइंटिस्ट की बात हुई है, ठीक है, जर्मन साइंटिस्ट की बात हुई है, इटालियन साइंटिस्ट की बात हुई है, और मैसेज सेंड करने की बात हुई है इंग्लैंड से कनाडा की तरफ, ठीक है। उसके बाद हमने लास्ट लेक्चर में हवाई के 5 आइलैंड में जहाँ पे पहले सबसे स्टेशन शुरू हुए थे उनकी बात हुई है। सो ये सारी चीज़ें आपको बताएं। Now they have come up to how radio station it has set up in India. So they have told that earlier it was ABC, then it has become All India Radio, then All India Radio was separated because 9 station में से जो 6 स्टेशन से these went to Indian side and three stations. They had gone to Pakistan and different places. So धीरे धीरे in India even the setup of these stations it has started. जिसमें 6 नए रेडियो स्टेशन से स्टार्ट हुए पुणे राजकोट जयपुर इंदौर शिमला these are the some of the names. In Bangladesh was also so this is how it was going. Then they have told you that how the Akashvani it has come into existence. The first radio program which was aired that was the Sangeet Sammelan in 1955. Then they talked about 1957 National Symposium of Poets organized किया गया जिसको साहित्य समारोह नेशनल प्रोग्राम प्लस play a feature 3 October 1957 में भी भारतीय प्रोग्राम लॉन्च किए गए बॉम्बे में. So धीरे धीरे these are minute details you can read into your notes. You can see that how the history of the radio travels from worldwide. By the end of second five-year plan, 10 medium wave transmitters were added to the radio network, either as a replacement or new subsidies, bringing the total number of medium wave transmitters to 33 and short wave to 26. So ये धीरे धीरे आप देख रहे हैं कि उनकी जो डेवलपमेंट है वो धीरे धीरे होती जा रही है. It covered total of 55% of population and 37% of सी 55% जो पॉपुलेशन थी इस टाइम पे रेडियो के द्वारा कवर की जा सकती थी. लोगों के पास ये मतलब पहुंच चुका था. सो दे नो अबाउट दिस थिंग कि रेडियो है, रेडियो की एग्जिस्टेंस है. Then auditorium attached to daily station of area was converted into television studio and daily 1 hour service commenced. In 1966, the report of the Chandra Committee on Broadcasting and Information Media set up in 1964 under the chairmanship of Ashok Chandra. तो इस तरह से कमेटीज भी बननी शुरू हुई जो कि रेडियो के इम्प्रूवमेंट्स की तरफ देख रही थी, उनकी तरफ काम कर रही थी. तो चंदा कमेटी की तरफ से जो मेहनत है मिस्टर चंदा, मिस्टर मेहमद साहब ये सब जो नाम से was the first ever independent review of broadcasting in India, ordered at the initiative of Indira Gandhi, Prime Minister of India. The committee recommended commercial broadcasting in the setting of autonomous policy television radio. तो ये अब नेक्स्ट स्टेप शामिल हुआ. पहले रेडियो की बात की, अब धीरे धीरे रेडियो को शामिल किया. 1967 introduction of commercial advertising in India, chain of Vivid Bharati stations. It has started. 1967 introduction of 9-point code for individual broadcasters. इसको शामिल किया गया. According to 9-point code में क्या था? Broadcasting on EIR for individuals will not permit criticism of friendly countries. ये निर्धारित किया गया. It was decided that criticism of friendly countries it will not. अटैक ऑन रिलीजन और कम्युनिटीज़ ये नहीं होगा. किसी भी रिलीजन कम्युनिटी के ऊपर बात नहीं की जाएगी गलत तरीके से. एनीथिंग ऑब्सीन और डिफेमेटरी, किसी तरीके का कोई भी डिफेमेटरी ऑब्सीन बात जो है उसमें नहीं बात की जाएगी. इंसाइटमेंट्स टू वायलेंस और एनीथिंग अगेंस्ट मेंटेनेंस ऑफ लॉ एंड ऑर्डर को मेंटेन करने के लिए किसी भी भड़काने वाली बात को वहाँ पर नहीं किया जाएगा. एनीथिंग अमाउंटिंग टू कंटेम्प्ट ऑफ कोर्ट, कोर्ट का किसी भी तरीके से अपमान या उनकी उल्लंघना नहीं की जाएगी. Aspersion against the integrity of the president, governor and judiciary, governors और president को जो बातें इलेक्शंस इसलिए नहीं होंगे इसकी बात नहीं की जाएगी. अटैक ऑन पोलिटिकल पार्टी पर नहीं, किसी भी पोलिटिकल पार्टी को बिना नाम लेकर अटैक नहीं किया जाएगा, तो उसके अगेंस्ट नहीं बोला जाएगा. स्टाइल क्रिटिसिज्म ऑफ एनी स्टेट और सेंटर, किसी भी स्टेट के बारे में बुरा नहीं बोला जाएगा या सेंटर के बारे में बुरा नहीं बोला जाएगा. एनीथिंग शोइंग डिसरिस्पेक्ट टू द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, किसी भी तरीके की कोई भी डिसरिस्पेक्ट कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के बारे में नहीं की जाएगी. July 21, 1969, commissioning of a separate Vani news channel at Delhi was started. At Aligarh, Leh, Rajkot, Shimla, Jodhpur, Imphal, Kohima, Gorakhpur. In 1973, national program of folk and regional music was also introduced. मैं ज़्यादा अभी नहीं आगे बढ़ रहा हूँ. So we are just ending up today's video lecture over here. So I'll discuss the questions with you. हम आपके साथ जो questions हैं इस चैप्टर के इस टॉपिक पे वो आपके साथ डिस्कस कर रहा हूँ. इससे पहले कि आपकी वीडियो रिकॉर्डिंग एक है ना, तो नीड टू स्टॉप दैट। उसके साथ हम आगे हम लोग वो क्वेश्चन से हम डिस्कस करें। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल